Hey guys, thank you for watching the SlatRock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. Pro wrestling is like theater, and while many fans may be dazzled by those they see on screen, there's plenty more people working backstage. Gone are the days of Vince McMahon writing an entire show at a motel. The WWE and other promotions now require huge teams to keep their shows going, with scripts often being written just hours before going live. With so many people working in the industry, fans can get lost about who's who and where's where, with many former wrestlers who have since retired hoping to shape the future of professional wrestling. Here are 16 ex-wrestlers you probably didn't know now work backstage. Number 16. Billy Gunn, AEW producer. One of the most decorated tag team wrestlers of all time, Billy Gunn is best known for his work in WWE as part of the New Age Outlaws and D-Generation X. After being released following a wellness violation in 2015, the King of the Ring winner recently made waves when he was announced as a producer for the upcoming AEW promotion. As a promoter, Gunn will be responsible for putting matches together and using his decades of knowledge to help the talent of today and tomorrow. Gunn has even said that he would be willing to compete, though we'll only know for sure when the promotion starts. Number 15. Joey Mercury, ROH producer. Another former tag team champion, Joey Mercury's departure from WWE was a shock. Mercury had entertained fans on screen as part of J&J Security and was recently revealed as the mastermind behind The Shield, one of WWE's most popular stables. While he's competed on the indies on occasion, Mercury has become a backstage figure at Ring of Honor, working as a producer where he has become a valuable asset to the promotion given his WWE experience. Number 14. Jimmy Jacobs, Impact writer and producer. When Jimmy Jacobs spent a few seconds to take a selfie with some old friends, the former WWE writer probably wasn't expecting to be fired from the company. Snapping a pic with Bullet Club members, Jacobs was canned by the company, but has since found a new home in Impact, where he works as a writer and a producer. In fact, Jacobs has been cited as one of the reasons behind Impact's recent turnaround after years of uncertainty. While it's unclear whether Jacobs will rejoin his friends once AEW launches, for now, he's providing a great service to Impact Wrestling and their fans. Number 13. Tyson Kidd, agent. All it took was one botched muscle buster to end the career of Tyson Kidd, whose in-ring career was cut short in 2015. But despite this being the worst of injuries, Kidd was extremely lucky to have survived and has since transitioned to a role as an agent. Working closely with on-screen talent, the former tag team champion has certainly kept busy backstage and regularly appears alongside wife Natalya on Total Divas. A confidant of top stars such as Seth Rollins, Kidd is currently considered WWE's top agent, a high accolade for the last graduate of the Hart family dungeon. Number 12. SERENA DEEB, Performance Center trainer. After being released from WWE due to actions off-screen, SERENA DEEB could have called it a career. Instead, the former Straight Edge Society member kept wrestling all around the world and eventually returned to the company as part of the inaugural Mae Young Classic. Despite being eliminated in the first round, DEEB certainly impressed officials and was signed as a trainer at the WWE Performance Center in February 2018. One of the most gifted women to enter a WWE ring, it's fitting that SERENA now helps the next generation of superstars carry on her legacy as the company continues forward with their women's revolution. Number 11. Tommy Dreamer, House of Hardcore chairman. In the original ECW, Tommy Dreamer was already an influential force backstage, working alongside Paul Heyman. And in 2019, Dreamer still works backstage, though now as the chairman of his House of Hardcore promotion. Having a star such as the former ECW champion attached certainly helps bring in crowds, with Dreamer also being able to bring in former WWE talent like Big Cass and Jack Swagger. The show also streams on Twitch, which has allowed the promotion to gain a huge fan base, many of whom are ecstatic to see Dreamer enter the ring as a competitor from time to time. Number 10. RANJIN SINGH, assignment editor and lead writer. Who would have thought that the manager of the Great Khali would one day be one of the most influential men in WWE? Now operating under real name David Kapoor, Singh has done just that, working as a lead writer for the company, coming up with many current storylines. While some fans may not like all of his work, he's certainly doing something right, as he's been writing for the WWE for several years, and with his new job backstage meaning he doesn't have to worry about being attacked by Kane. Again, don't expect Singh to be returning as a manager anytime soon. Number 9. Gail Kim, Impact Producer. Arguably the biggest ball dropped by WWE, Gail Kim went on to become a huge star in Impact Wrestling. The company's first ever Knockouts champion, Kim has since retired from competition, though she hasn't left the company. Nowadays, she continues to make an impact, no pun intended, as a producer and trainer, and like Jacobs, has been touted as one of the main influencers backstage. Now in a backstage role, Kim has the chance to shape women's wrestling in Impact for years to come, and as someone WWE can only wish they could have had helping them out. Number 8. Jason Jordan, Agent. While the future of Jason Jordan may remain uncertain, many have sadly concluded that the superstar's time in the ring is over. After being pulled from all matches in February 2018, Jordan has now transitioned into a backstage role as an agent, helping several superstars he once competed alongside. As the first ever man to hold the Raw, SmackDown, and NXT Tag Team titles, Jordan's experience in multi-man matches is invaluable behind the scenes. Though Jordan no doubt hopes to one day step back in the ring himself, his new role as an agent has allowed him to remain a part of the WWE family. Number 7. Devon Dudley, Producer. When the Dudley Boys announced their retirement on WWE TV, only Devon stayed true to his word. And while Bubba has done well competing in promotions such as ROH, Devon has instead taken a backstage role as a producer, putting together matches with today's superstars. Thriving in his new role alongside Vince McMahon, Devon now sits calmly at tables instead of throwing opponents into them. As one half of the most decorated tag team of all time, Devon's decades of experience in the ring must have helped plenty of tag teams from Monday Night Raw. Number 6. Vampiro, Lucha Underground Producer. With one of the most unique looks and characters of all time, it's a real shame that Vampiro never made it much bigger than losing to Sting in WCW. But despite his loss to the WWE Hall of Famer, Vampiro is still competing today, though has now taken a much larger role as Lucha Underground Producer. Working backstage at the promotion, Vampiro has helped the company thrive to be one of the hottest acts in wrestling today, with plenty of fans considering it to be the most underrated promotion in wrestling today. Number 5. Jerry Lynn, ROH Producer. Jerry Lynn has often compared himself to Mickey Rourke's portrayal of Randy the Ram in The Wrestler, and it's easy to see why. Even at 55, Lynn has said he is unable to walk away from wrestling, and while he may retire sporadically, he now spends most of his time as a producer for Ring of Honor. Before this, Lynn served as a guest trainer at the WWE Performance Center last year, though seems to have found his calling in ROH. And given his decades in the business, as well as Lynn being a former ROH World Champion, his expertise is truly invaluable. Number 4. Arn Anderson, Agent. A true legend of the industry, Arn Anderson is perhaps best remembered for his time as part of the legendary Four Horsemen. But outside of the ring, Anderson has used his decades of experience to help the WWE backstage as an agent, working with current stars. Anderson had become one of the most consistent presences backstage, helping in all manner of roles, from helping to put together matches to making sure talent arrive on time. That doesn't mean he's not afraid to tussle with today's top talent, with fans rejoicing when he hit his patented spinebuster on Dolph Ziggler at Starrcade 2017. Unfortunately, as we were producing this video, Anderson was released from his WWE contract. We wish him the best in his future endeavors. Number 3. The Jackal, Vice President of Impact Wrestling. Whether fans know him as the Jackal in the WWF, Cyrus the Virus in the original ECW, or just plain old Don Callis, the man has done plenty for wrestling. More recently, Callis has worked as the VP of Impact Wrestling and is considered by many as the driving force between the company's upturn after years of uncertainty. His strong leadership at Impact even made Chris Jericho consider joining the promotion, something Y2J revealed on his podcast. Despite a great offer and Callis' vision for the company, Jericho would instead sign with AEW. But even having a huge WWE star consider joining Impact is a huge feather in Callis' cap. Number 2. Josh Matthews, Impact Senior Director of Digital Media. When fans first saw Josh Matthews appear on Tough Enough, the young man wasn't much to look at. With his small size, Matthews never made it in WWE as a wrestler, though did get an interviewer role with the company. After being released from WWE, Matthews quickly burned his bridges, badmouthing the company publicly, though has found a new home with Impact Wrestling. Working as a heel commentator and part-time wrestler, Matthews also maintains a lesser role off-screen as the Senior Director of Digital Media. While fans may not agree with Matthews' claim of being the best play-by-play commentator ever, it's hard to deny his success since leaving WWE. Number 1. Billy Kidman, Producer. While he may have been a main-level star in WCW, even beating Hulk Hogan on multiple occasions, Billy Kidman's career in WWE was not as successful. Despite this, Kidman still enjoyed a stint as Cruiserweight Champion and Tag Team Champion with Paul London before retiring from the ring. Now working backstage though, Kidman has one of the most stressful tasks, as he is responsible to make sure everything runs on time during live events. No matter what, Raw has to end at 11 p.m. on the dot, and Kidman is the first to be blamed if this doesn't happen. With so much responsibility on his shoulders, fans have to wonder whether Kidman would feel more relaxed hitting one of his iconic shooting star presses. Well guys, that's our list. Can you think of any other wrestlers that we might not know are working backstage? Drop us a comment below and let us know. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our previous video, 18 tiny yet important details only hardcore WWE fans noticed. Also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description video. If you indeed liked this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss any new content from SlatRock. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, thank you for watching.